the United States is on high alert. The tremors were very strong, but you know what? It's not the shaking around that is causing the panic. It's what came after the quake, the tsunami threat. Yes, the word that nobody wants to hear. In the meantime, emergency sirens are blaring across parts of Northern California as tsunami warning were urgently issued. Well, one of the first places to feel the impact, Crescent City, a very small town near Oregon-California border. It's seen waves over 1 foot high. Well, officials are warning that this is just the beginning, more waves are on the way. Now let's pause for a moment. Why Crescent City? Because the underwater geography of Northern California's coast is like a funnel. It channels wave energy straight towards shorelines, making them far more vulnerable during events like this one. In fact, a 100-mile stretch of this coastline is now under a tsunami warning, which is, by the way, the highest possible alert level. But tsunami isn't stopping there. The rest of the United States west coastline, including Oregon, Washington and parts of Alaska, has been placed under a tsunami advisory, a step below warning but still very serious. In the meantime, officials are closely watching ocean sensors, tide waves and deep sea monitors, all of which are sending live data to forecast the next moves of these deadly waves. And here's something fascinating. The first tsunami wave hit Hawaii, not hours but a day earlier, even though they arrived late in the real time. Well, how's that possible? Well, it's all about international dateline, that imaginary line in the middle of the Pacific Ocean that separates one calendar day from the next. So, when the waves moved from Russia to Hawaii, they technically went back in time. Yes, you heard that right. Well, the waves actually arrived on Tuesday evening in Hawaii, even though the quake happened on Wednesday morning in Russia. Strange but true. That's how time zones actually work. Now back to the United States. Then FEMA, the National Weather Service and state emergency teams are now urging people along the Pacific coast to stay away from the beaches, ports and other water bodies. Well, the danger with tsunamis is not just the first wave, it's the ones that comes after. Sometimes the second or third wave is even bigger. And water can rush inland fast, sweeping away everything in its path. You know what makes this situation even more dangerous is the unpredictability of this nature. Tsunami waves can travel across the ocean at speeds of up to 500 miles per hour, just like a jet plane. That means warning must be taken seriously even if initial waves seems really small. In the meantime, the US Tsunami Warning Centers are monitoring the situation minute by minute, and evacuation routes in the coastal towns are being prepared just in case the waves grow larger or even widespread. But let me tell you, this isn't the very first time when Crescent City has faced this. Well, back in 2011, after Japan earthquake and tsunami, parts of town's harbor were destroyed, so locals know too well. You don't wait when the alarms go off. We will continue tracking the story as it develops. If you are in any tsunami warning or advisory zone, follow instructions from the local authorities. Don't go sightseeing. Don't underestimate the power of the ocean. Stay informed, stay alert, and stay safe.